It's 2022 and you have decided to buy a brand new push mower. Not only are you gonna buy a brand new push mower, it has to be cordless, it's battery operated, and you don't want the gas anymore, you just wanna go battery powered. But which one do you wanna buy? There's so many out there on the market. Which one do you choose? Well, I'm gonna make it easy for you today. If you have a little bit of extra cash in the pocket and you wanna go a little bit better than anything else on the market, I'm telling you, I found the best cordless battery powered push mower you will ever use. Ever. What's up, everybody? My name is Clint. Welcome to the Tool Reviews Zone channel. Now, I had done many a review with cordless battery powered push mowers. Some of them were great. Some of them, they could have used some work. But the main objective was to give you the best product for the price. But today's a little bit different. If price is no object to you, then this is the mower you're going to want. This thing is the best cordless push mower I have ever used in my life, and I'm gonna show you why. And I'll tell you this, if you try this mower, you will never ever go back to gas ever again. All right, so what are we talking about here? This is the brand new Milwaukee IA, or Milwaukee some call it, M18 Fuel push mower. It is 100% battery powered. There's no gas, there's no spark plugs, there's no oil, nothing. Now, I had already done a full overview of this mower. If you want to check that out, I'll leave that at the end of this video for you to look at. But I'll tell you, when I first got this, I thought it was going to be just like every other mower that I've ever used, and it's so much freaking better than that. So let's do a quick overview real quick, and then we'll show you this thing used and abused, slicing and dicing. Here we go. So the inside, you're running two, not one, but two 18-volt batteries. This comes in a kit only. So you're gonna get two 12.0 or 12AH, whatever you wanna call it, batteries. They're M18 fuels, and they're the high output. Yes, people that are fans of Milwaukee IA tools, you heard me correctly. Not one battery, but two batteries in conjunction. They are 36 volts. These things run together. Now, a lot of people won't mention that. I won't mention any names. But in fact, this is a 36 volt mower. All right, let's talk about the height adjustment and the build quality, and we're gonna slice and dice, we're gonna use and abuse. Don't worry, you're gonna get everything you need to know about this mower out of this video. The build quality of this mower is the heaviest duty that I've ever tried on a, I guess, prosumer market type of mower. It's not all plastic. You got stamped metal down here on the deck. A lot of it is metal, and then up on the top you do have some plastic, but it's a very solid, heavy duty type of plastic. The wheels on the back of this thing has gotten me out of trouble already. Got a lot of mud down there at the bottom of the yardage, and I'll tell you what, this thing went through mud and hills and dirt like nothing. These larger wheels are awesome. Every freaking push mower should have larger wheels like that. Take note. As far as it goes with collapsing the handle, super easy to do. And if you're taller, shorter, it doesn't matter. You can adjust the height of the handle for you to operate this mower comfortably. Is that a word? Comfortably. Can't say it. Comfortable. The controls to operate this mower are even more simple. Let me show you. Just like we talked about in the last video, you got the LED lights that go completely around the deck and the mower, so you can see if you're cutting early morning or later at night when you get off of work. All you have to do is push that button right here and it turns those lights on. It's not going to use up a lot of juice. They're LED light, they're low voltage, so don't worry about these things running. And if you don't want them on, well, you just hit the button, you turn them off. They're not always on. For some reason, lights on a mower that are on constantly really drive everybody crazy. For some reason. To start this thing up, it is crazy awesome, and I'll tell you what, this is the fastest starting mower I have ever used in my life. Doesn't matter if it was gas, electric. Listen to this thing. It is instant power, straight torque right to the freaking blades. It is awesome. There's no rev up. There's no, waiting for this thing to get up to speed. It is just boom, there and ready to slice and dice. And that, my friends, is real nice. Now, as far as it goes with the speed of this thing, it is very slow if you want it to be, or crazy fast. I can't keep up with how fast this thing is. So if you are a professional that just needs a mower to cut and slice and dice every once in a while, maybe some small projects, this thing here, if you want to get it done fast, I'm telling you, this is the fastest walk-behind self-propelled push mower I have ever used. It is freaking insane what they did with this. But it's not only that. This thing will rev up if you need more power. It automatically senses it if you got through that higher grass or that wet, moist grass. This thing will notice it. It'll say, hey, I need more power. It'll send more power. The batteries will send more power to the mower, and it will automatically rev up, cut that grass, and then bring that rev back down, the RPM back down. That way it conserves the battery power. I have brought it through thicker grass. I have brought it through wet and moist grass. No issues cutting at all. But say you're cutting leaves and you don't want this thing to rev up and down, there is a button right here that if you push it, it's going to actually keep that mower going at full RPM. If you're cutting leaves, trying to mulch leaves, whatever you're trying to do, it will absolutely stay at that higher rev and cut those things down, mulch them up real nice like, and then if you don't need it anymore, you just hit that button, it'll bring it back down to that lower speed to conserve that battery. Oh, and by the way, one more thing about the speed, not only can you set the speed by this adjustment dial right here, you go to 1 to 5, it's actually a variable speed handle right here. Now, I do want to let you know there's two things that might be a downside for you. Number one is there's only one blade under this deck. A lot of people were kind of confused of why they only went with one blade when every other manufacturer is going with 2 blades. And I can understand that. I wouldn't mind seeing 2 blades, but I will tell you this, didn't have any issues with mulching, especially that higher, that wet, that moist grass. It cut through it. So whatever they're doing, it seems to be working fine. I didn't notice a lack of any type of power or any type of cutting ability with only 1 blade under there. I'm just letting you know it doesn't have 2 blades. There was one other thing that I was kind of bummed out to see on this mower. Well, actually, I didn't see on this mower. So on the back right here, even though it is extremely easy to do and convert, they still got that old style of putting in your mulching plug and then pulling it back out when you don't need it. But what do you do with the mulching plug when you don't need it? You just set it up on a shelf or you throw it in the garage until you're done, and then you figure out, you know, what you're gonna do. Ryobi did it, Honda has done it. I wish they would have added the automatic close chute. You know, you have a handle right up here and you can close that chute off to mulch. And if you don't want it, you just take the handle, open it back up again, and then it doesn't mulch anymore. That said, that's up to you to decide whether or not it's a big deal to you. Me personally, it's not, but I wish they would have added that. I really do like the side chute that blows the grass out. Instead of on the side, it sort of like pushes it out a little bit further and it spreads it out more so you don't have those big clumps in your yard. I've never seen anything like that before, or the design of this style chute, and I think it's really cool and I think it works great. A lot of people were wondering, would that really actually do anything? And no, it spreads it out. It's real nice like. Oh, by the way, I also really like that LED light indicator telling me how much battery life I have. All right, but let's get down to it. What about price and how much yard or grass can this thing cut? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, as far as it goes with the yard, I have about 3/4 of an acreage of the yardage. And I was able to cut almost all of that 3/4. I mean, I barely just almost made it with 2 batteries fully charged. So I'm gonna say just under 3/4 of an acre. And of course, that's going to depend how tall your grass is, how low your grass is. But with this thing revving up and coming back down, hitting, you know, regular length of grass and then higher lengths of grass, almost 3/4 of an acre cutting on 2 batteries. So if you were planning on buying this, you might want a couple extra batteries, or you get the dual rapid charger, which will charge these batteries pretty fast. Within about 50 minutes, you get 2 brand new batteries charged up and you put them back in. But this is where it's going to get a lot of people. What about the price? Okay, so you think about it, if you go out and you buy a half decent gas mower, you're looking around $500, $600. Maybe a little bit more. I'm talking Honda is probably your top of the line mowers out there that you would find at the Home Depot or other big box stores. With this, they do not sell the mower only, and I think that's a bummer if you ask me. It is only sold in the kit, and this is what you get in the kit. You get all the attachments, you get the mower, you get 2 batteries, and you get the charger. Here's the price. You're looking at US dollars, US dollar, $1,000. A lot of people are probably, I'm just being honest with you, are going to be turned off with that price tag. That is some sticker shock at $1,000. But let me try to lay this out for you. If you were to buy this mower by itself, you would probably be looking around $450. Then you needed to go out and buy a couple 12.0 batteries. Even though you can run any battery in this in conjunction, it has to be 2. You can't run one at the same time. If you're buying the 2 12.0 batteries, you're looking at a lot of money right there. Plus the charger, it would probably cost you more to buy those separately than what it would be to buy the kit. Now that said, if you are in the Milwaukee platform and you already have 2 12.0 batteries, you want to be able to just buy the tool only. And I agree with that. But that's really going to be up to you whether or not the price is right for you. And I'll tell you why it is for me. This is the best push mower, cordless push mower I have ever used. And I'm being 100% honest with you. This is like the cat's meow. So at the end of the day, is it worth the price? Well, for me, I would say yes for one reason. This is the best cordless push mower I have ever used. And I'm talking about the big dogs. Ego, way better than anything I've used from Ego. And don't get me wrong, Ego makes some great mowers. This is better in my opinion. Every other big dog making battery powered cordless mowers, way better than everything I tried. But a lot of people will say that, you know, Ryobi, believe it or not, they make some really good outdoor power tools. They make some great mowers. We got one coming to the channel, and it's a fraction of the price for what you get. I'm just telling you, I use them all, and even though Ryobi does a great job, this is the best I've ever used. So if you want to spend $1,000, spend $1,000. I think you're going to be really happy. You're not going to have oil changes anymore. You're not going to have any issues starting this thing up in the spring anymore after you store it for the winter. You know, you just push the button and it goes, man. It is instant power, and I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with this. Oh, by the way, I'm taking full credit for this mower. I had pushed Milwaukee IA for years to come out with this mower. I pushed and I emailed and I called and I said, where's that mower? And they never came out with the mower, and now they finally came out with the motor. It's all me. Am I a hero? Yes. Now, I want to know what you think. Leave me a comment. Would you buy this? Do you not want to buy this? I know the price is going to hurt a lot of people, and they're going to say, no way I'm going to spend that money. That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you to buy it. I'm not here to tell you not to buy it. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I think. And it's an awesome mower. It is an awesome mower. Check out the other video that we did for this. I'm going to leave it right here. I think it's right here. Right here. Let me know what you think. We'll be back with more videos soon.